Yo, what's up? It's your boy Dizzy Vibez back here on Vibe CTRL, man, where we keep the culture talking and the facts balanced. Now today, I got some kind of confusing for y'all, man. One of these confusing little rap beefs again, man. NLE Choppa versus NBA YoungBoy. See, they been kind of like on a little roller coaster. Well, not for real, because, you know, it been kind of like one-sided. One guy don't like the other for real, and the other one seem like he want to be cool with him, but then don't know if he want to be cool with him. So we gonna get right into it. But before I do, I need y'all to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and comment y'all thoughts down below, man. Y'all know how YouTube like to do y'all boys, so I need to get pushed up in the algorithm, man. Yeah, let's get it. See, now, it all started back when NLE Choppa dropped Shot of Flow, and people sworn that he was trying to be an NBA YoungBoy clone. Same flow, same tone, even damn near the same visuals. But Choppa soon set it down quickly, but people was not trying to hear that, bro. And then it was like wishy-washy, because in some interviews, NLE Choppa would be like, NBA YoungBoy is his favorite artist. On Instagram Live, he would like, NBA YoungBoy is his favorite artist.
When the fuck have I ever said I'm trying to be with YoungBoy? Let me know. Let me know. YoungBoy my favorite rapper.
But then on some lives, it was caught in the background like his homie saying NBA YoungBoy ain't like that, calling him out his name and all that.
Hey, you know knock that listen to YoungBoy though. Them folks think he a real killer or something. Them folks think he like
I'm on live with 2,000 people for y'all.
And then NBA YoungBoy will also later respond on lives too, saying like people saying that I ain't like that or out the band.
I'm tripping off the killing boy, you hear me? You go ex-guard boy. I'm a good child.
In the midst of everything heating up, when NBA YoungBoy would do one of his jail stints, NLE Choppa would end up dropping a song called Free YoungBoy, and fans did not know if he was trolling or was he paying homage to one of the people that he said was one of his biggest inspirations. But that would later be killed because NLE Choppa will end up getting into it with Quando Rondo, who was signed to NBA YoungBoy under the NBA camp. So they end up getting into a big fight, and Quando Rondo ended up posting on his story showing the whole altercation while it was going on.
NLE Choppa, and I got that found me, and I'm around Houston. What's up? No, nigga. Look at his ass. You know what the fuck going on with me, yeah. Free white B. 4K trade, nobody say. Yeah, his partner ran up on me, cracked him in this Hennessy bottle. Bust his little face all over.
NLE Choppa would end up making a story post showing his face and then speaking on this whole situation, saying that nothing had happened to him and then that it was soft and they was playing with the whole situation. And then also to touch on the subject, to add more fuel to the fire, NLE Choppa will end up linking with Fredo Bang, who is NBA YoungBoy's biggest op. Fredo Bang is the homie of G Money that had passed away, who was NBA YoungBoy's biggest op when he was coming up. YoungBoy's had a lot of ops, y'all. So yeah. It's like a long list of ops. I could probably do a video on that too. But yeah, so NLE Choppa ended up doing a song with Fredo Bang called Gangsta Talk, where Fredo Bang would end up subliminally dissing NBA YoungBoy's fallen homie Big Dump at the time, and then NLE Choppa would say that he is hotter than herpes, so people would think that he was sending shots at NBA YoungBoy. So this brings in the relationship with Lil Durk and King Von. So when King Von had got out of house arrest on the summer of 2019, NLE Choppa would visit him frequently. They'd be playing video games together all the time and everything. They had a whole bunch of pictures together and all that, and they say they was like brothers together, just joking around and everything. So when NBA YoungBoy had dissed King Von when he had passed away due to his beef with Quando Rondo and his camp with the NBA camp, NLE Choppa took it all the way personal. He would go on multiple podcasts talking about how he didn't respect YoungBoy and how King Von wasn't here and how YoungBoy wasn't tied directly to the situation and he wasn't there when King Von died, so he can't sit there and diss King Von, so he doesn't respect him as a gangster. He said that he was somebody that he once looked up to, but that has changed. NBA YoungBoy will also diss NLE Choppa and his mom, saying that his mom isn't a gangster, so how is he a gangster? In his interview with Rap Radar.
Videos. You're gonna see a gun in his video, right? You go to the next one, he got a gun in his video, right? Man, you gotta dig a little deeper sometime, bro. All right, now look at his mama. His mama ain't no gangster, so how the fuck is he a gangster?
And then fans would say it's crazy because NLE Choppa ended up dating NBA YoungBoy's old ex, Blazing too, back in the day too. So it would just add more fuel to the fire on the clone rumors, and then like just add more fuel to the fire on the lore of their beat. NBA YoungBoy will end up touching up on a whole bunch of these subjects in a whole bunch of his songs on his Colors tape. So I recommend you guys go listen to that. I would play it for you guys, but I can't at the time. Then you fast forward to 2025, NBA YoungBoy done got out. NLE Choppa had been out this whole time, and he done went through kind of a whole bunch of phases. He went through his spiritual phase, his freaky phase, back to spiritual. Now he on his Tupac. Then he went to his spiritual Tupac phase. So hopefully we don't see no spiritual freaky Tupac stage. I don't want to see that, man. I don't want to see that. But yeah, fast forward to 2025, while NBA YoungBoy is on his tour, NLE Choppa ended up coming out with a diss out of nowhere. So it has surprised a lot of fans, and some fans was like, bro, what's going on, man? Just dead that stuff. You just stretching it. And some fans were saying that it was kind of true what NLE Choppa was saying. In the song, NLE Choppa will say that he feel like NBA YoungBoy is poisoning the youth and brainwashing them, and that he has a whole bunch of crash outs around him, and that he feel like he's teaching the young man that beating females is a cool thing. See, but alright, it's a good message, but then this is where some fans is kind of mixed, because NLE Choppa would like be online beefing with his then girlfriend, baby mom at the time, Mariah, and then be like threatening her with a Draco, and then he allegations of beating her, and then when he was doing the Shot of Flow stuff, he was doing Shot of Flow with a whole bunch of guns, full artillery. You would think that he was in the Navy. You would think that boy was a SEAL the way they had artillery and Shot of Flow. Boy, I promise you. So at the time, you can't really say nothing either, because you was young doing stuff too. I mean, y'all both grown and everything. I ain't really seen no guns in NBA YoungBoy videos, but I know the message in his songs. And then NLE Choppa was just doing kind of like the Shot of Flow stuff too, and still doing it. So some fans was like, where's the message at? Because like, good message, but the wrong person delivering the message. But some people are split. Is NLE Choppa being real and reinventing himself, or is he just chasing clout with this image? NLE Choppa went as far as even having an NBA YoungBoy lookalike in the video, which is crazy, which is diabolical. But y'all know NBA YoungBoy and his team don't stay quiet for long. Even his mom had jumped in. She was the first one to actually speak out.
I'm talking about being jealous and being envious. So you want to make a video dancing around like a ballerina, and then you got a man on his knees smoking a crack pipe, and you're saying CTRL is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees and put a crack pipe in his mouth on a video, right? Okay, fine. I bet they have another video with that same pussy-ass nigga on his knees sucking your pipe. Because who gonna even play that stupid-ass role? If you know better, you do better. Your head looks like a penis without a rubber on top of it. But yet, you want to sit here and try to talk about somebody. You better be lucky I can't say what I want to say on Instagram.
Talk about something she would have cared if it was somebody that the people actually listen to, saying how he need to come out the closet, a whole bunch of madness, and then a video after his show. It's subliminally, that's what academics had posted. It was like a post of him with D-Dog, and then I think like one of his road managers showing that like they was like popping it on him and all that stuff, talking about somehow how much his tour has sold and everything. I don't know how much NLE Choppa has did on the tour, but I know almost every date that NBA YoungBoy has done has sold out, and it's been a $50 million tour.
Top! You just made fucking history. Top 10 U.S. rap tours. The highest grossing tour in the fucking country. This man did it. Top 10. Pussy. Bitch ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
But to keep it real, both of these dudes have built a legacy and generational wealth for both of their family, man. And they both trying to put a message out to their fans, whether it's good or bad, whether how y'all feel about it or how they feel about it. It's how it's gonna all be perceived at the end of the day. I feel like they both are great artists, pushing great agendas and stuff like that. I feel like NLE Choppa has moved way far from the NBA YoungBoy clone stuff, and I'm happy for him on that. I don't really listen to NLE Choppa, but I am a fan of some of his past music, so kudos to him, kudos to NBA YoungBoy and his whole camp. But I want to still know you guys' opinion down below, so you guys can like, comment, and subscribe. You know, I want to get pushing that algorithm, man. Like I said, it's been your boy Dizzy Vibez of Vibe CTRL. We'll keep the culture talking and the facts balanced, man. I'm gone.